me. Yeah, how's everybody doing tonight? It's good to be back. Thank you. It's good to be back. I asked how you guys are doing because I actually care. And if you think about it, a lot of times when you first meet someone, you ask them how they're doing, and you don't really care. I mean, you don't have that much emotionally invested in them unless you really know them. I mean, it's too bad. And this isn't a motivational speech. Imagine if a banner came down, it's like, how to make you a better you that only you can become. What? That would be really weird if I tricked you guys into a motivational speech. But no, seriously. What goes down when you first meet someone? You go, hi, how you doing? Like, I'd be like, oh, my name's Andrew. Yeah, how you doing? I'd be like, oh, yeah, hi, my name's Tom. And what if, though, I ask him how he's doing. I don't really care. Not I'm a terrible person. But what if Tom was like, oh, my God, thanks for asking. I've been having a terrible day. My grandmother went out for meds. She shot someone with a bow and arrow. And my cat got eaten by rats last night. It was really bad. You'd be like, whoa, fuck! Why did I even ask? Why didn't I just say, yeah, I'm Andrew? Yeah, okay. Why did I ask how that person's doing? And like, in your head, you'd be like, oh, that's really bad, I'm sorry. And that's another word we use, I'm sorry. You don't really mean it, unless you know the person. It's like, but in your head, you'd be like, first of all, get your grandmother back on meds because she's a hazard to society. And where do you live so I know not to move there, so I know my cats can have a long and fulfilling life? Like, seriously. But we all do that thing. You know that thing in the hallway that everyone does where you walk into each other for whatever reason? Sometimes you can't avoid it. Like, you're just like, I'm texting. In a hallway. Then you have those heat seekers that are texting, but they come towards you no matter what you do. You're just like, oh no, what am I doing here? And you're just like, oh no, they're coming. And then there's like, oh, I'm sorry. And you're both like, oh, no, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no. You're like, no, it's okay. Do you think they really get that upset? Like anyone just like goes up, honey, I had a terrible day. Someone ran into me in the hallway. Get me 2 beers. Like, that doesn't happen, but we make it like, oh, I'm really sorry. Like, we're upset. We made that person go around us. It's just, I don't know, it's almost like a currency, like a really, you see those currency things, like going through all the banks? It'd be like, how are you doing and I'm sorry, are like really bad currencies. And then but, the currency that's always doing good is fucking douchebag. Because if someone calls you a fucking douchebag, you usually deserve it. That is like, the pound right there. And everything else is just low. So it's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, no, you're not. Let's be serious. But I like to talk about another thing that you guys have probably heard about. Facebook. Someone has probably heard. It's really popular, actually. No, everybody loves to like things. Have you noticed that? Like, people, they'll be like, yeah, I like donuts. And you're just like, okay. And some people, they like so much stuff. And I think everyone could agree with me that we need a dislike button. Yeah. Because sometimes you just see shit, you're like, fucking dislike that. Sometimes people are like, you'll see Farrah likes the noodles. And you're like, she was always eating noodles as a young kid. You learn so much about people. It's like, Jimmy liked ants. Like, he was always playing in the dirt. He loves that shit. And you're like, Robert likes the flute. And you're like, hey, Mom, Robert just came out of the closet on Facebook. Yep, he just did. No, seriously, the flute's not a bad instrument. I know one guy that plays the flute, another guy, his name's Rebecca. So, it's not as bad rap as you get. It's good for, musicals and shit. But I was thinking, if I could make a dislike button, I would dislike some stuff that just to let people know stuff about me, I'd be like, Andrew dislikes eating sandwiches underwater. That is a legit thing to dislike. People think they love sandwiches, and it's like, what else would I put? I would put, Andrew hates people that try to talk to him when he's running while he has earphones in it. And you always have that. You're like, yeah, I'm going on a run. Your friend's like, yeah, can I come? You're like, yeah, as long as you don't talk to me the whole time. It's like, you always see a group of people and there's one guy just chatting. He's like, yeah, I love shit, blah. He's like, everyone's all, and you're just like, why is that guy talking to everyone else? No one goes running to talk, because I have a hard enough time breathing. And I was like, his friend wanted to call me something. I was like, okay, dude, and he's always chattering. He's always chattering. And I'm like, as long as you don't talk to me. He's like, oh, cool, I won't talk to you. It's fine, I'll let you go in the zone. I'm running. I'm just like, oh, he's getting bored. He's gonna talk to me. And I have iPod headphones in. He's like, what's your favorite Ninja Turtle? And I'm like, man, I don't know. I told you not to talk to me when I'm running. I sound like an asshole to him, but this guy's ridiculous. And he's like, just don't talk to me. He's like, oh, okay, sorry. He's like, I'm getting bored. You want to sing a song? Like, no, I don't want to sing a song, man. Just take 5. Go. So, and another thing that I noticed, if I could do dislikes, and I like a lot of things, right? I like soup, ants, and flutes. So I do like things, It's like, I like all those things, but it's important dislikes. So another dislike is, Andrew dislikes pigeons that are walking towards him on Courtney Place and don't move out of his way. That shit happens to me all the time. Like, I'm not a huge fan of pigeons. I'll just throw it out there. I mean, they're cool in like the sunlight, and like they're like, you know, they're magical and whatever some people think. But I was walking down Courtney Place, and there's this pigeon coming 40 meters away. I'm just walking down the same line. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Just walking home, and then 30 meters, pigeon's not moving, but it's okay. He's gonna move out of the way. 20 meters, I'm like, something's gonna happen. I'm not, like, I would move out of the way for a blind dog or a tiger, but I'm not moving out of the way for a pigeon. Like, that's just out of respect for myself. Like I'm not like, oh, sir, go ahead. I've got nowhere to be. He's like, thanks. So, like, 10 meters down, I'm like, listen, buddy, someone's moving and it ain't me. I will stomp on you. I don't believe in animal cruelty, honestly. But so, like, 5 meters, this guy, like, picks up, he's like, oh, shit, this guy isn't moving. And I'm just like, yeah, man, what up? And then I look back, and that pigeon's just standing there. Just like, motherfucker. He's upset that I made him take a detour around the pile of trash he's gonna eat behind me. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. Like, these pigeons, you guys have the bravest pigeons in New Zealand. Like, all of them would run off like 40 minutes and be like, America! And all these pigeons are flying out of the way. That's what the theme music usually plays around me. And another thing that I dislike is people, because I worked in a call center, and people would often notice, in New Zealand I worked in a call center, and people would often notice that I'm not from New Zealand. And they'd be like, oh, where are you from? And they'd be talking normal, I'd be like, yeah, I'm from America. They'd be like, oh, okay. They'd instantly get slower talking to me. Like, I couldn't comprehend what they were saying. Like, so what part? Like, Vermont. They're like, oh yeah, I've heard all about that. They would talk slower. And they'd be like, you should be like, yeah, can I get your password for this? Because I'll be typing, and I'll be like, time is money. And they'd be like, yeah, okay, so what we've got here is we've got a C for a cow. Okay, C. They'd be like, we've got a 1. Okay? Do you got that so far? Yeah, I've got a C and a 1. Did I not get that? Like, okay, yeah, no, we got a C10505. And they'd give me this thing, and I'd be like, okay. I was like, and just to show them that I'm not just like some stupid American, I was like, let's just throw them off with, you know, some stuff that really confuse them. I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna give you, we got a big L, small l, circle 0, 1, 1. We've got a G as in gnat, a P as in psychologist, we've got a K as in knight, and a 1, 0, circle 1, lowercase I, and square. What? Click. Good luck with that one. I was like, you need a PlayStation controller for that one. That's what they don't have. They're gonna be like, dude, K as in knight? I thought they started with an N. Silent letters, you gotta love it. At the same time, I always, when I'm listening to these people, sometimes they will talk to their kids on the phone. And a lot of times in New Zealand they have foreigners. But they'll be saying, oh yeah, no, my kid needs to talk to me. And I'll hear this little baby and be like, I'll be like, fucking hell, that's a smart kid. What language is he speaking in? And I forget that that's their first language, like German or French. And I always think kids are so smart. People love putting stuff on Facebook about their kids. And as I get older, and I'm sure you guys, you'll see your friends having, you know, having babies and stuff, and it's like, oh my God, it's a very magical thing and whatever, but no, it really is. And so, like, you have these parents, and they'll be like, oh yeah, no, Tommy said mom, yeah, his first word. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm like, I just want to see babies doing cool things. It's like, I want to see babies, like, photos of them doing, like, high kicks. Like, just like cool stuff. Like, don't put on boring stuff, you know what I mean? I want to see babies, their first word, sign language. That would be really cool. Or smoke signals, like, I'm hungry. Like, not safe to put babies in fire together, but that would be something, and I hope that these things will come true, but they never will. Just because that's just the way, the world we live in. But I would love to see a post where someone's like, yeah, we were at dinner, and my baby just turned to me and said, Maya hung drangu. And after Google translation, we found out that that means more food, bitch, in German. Fuck, like that would be really cool. And then they were like, we have been watching Inglourious Bastards quite a bit. Probably switch it up. But no, it's really good. You see a lot of just, things that aren't, worth seeing on Facebook with all the likes and dislikes and all that stuff, and it's really too bad. What I do, I'm happy that I'm here and living in this part of the world, because back home we have fairs, and in this fair, I'll try to hurry up because I'm flashing the light. In this fair we have a ride called the Zipper. In the Zipper you sit in and maybe the other guy from America knows this, but you sit in a ride and you go back and forth, and there's this girl that I really liked, And I was trying to impress her. She's like, you want to go on the zipper? And I'm like, yeah, let's do it. But really, that zipper is kryptonite. I throw up every time on that ride. So she's like, yeah, it's like a theater run. I'm like, yeah, baby, love this shit. I'm 12 years old, trying to look gangster. You know what I mean? It's like, you want to cream me before we go on? She's like, no. It's like, all right, neither do I. It's fine. So we get on this ride, and it's just, you go up and down, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is just awful. She's like, do you like it? I'm like, love it, it was good. Keep it going. All this shit, and they have to load everybody on, then they finally get people going. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw up, because you go over an end, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. She's like, oh my god, I love this shit. And I noticed that it's gonna happen, I'm gonna throw up. So I try shouting to the guy controlling the ride, and every time it goes around, I'm like, stop the ride! Stop the ride! And I'm trying to shout to him to stop the ride so I don't throw up all over myself. And I'm like, oh, shit's gonna happen. And I'm hoping she just gets distracted by like a butterfly or something. As I'm about to throw up, I'm like, look at that! And in slow motion, this is what happens. And it's hitting me in the face, and this is her. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck? And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And as we sit there, I'm just like, oh, I'm really sorry. Did I get any on you? She's like, no. I just want to get off this ride. And I was really aiming for a kiss. I didn't get it. Like, I can go hose myself off and we can just start over again. You know? But she's like, no, I'm just gonna go home. But yeah, I think that's it. So thank you guys. I really ended that abruptly. Thank you.